What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and I want to touch really quickly on the Madden 21 beta. If you guys joined the deep dive stream, you guys would have known the beta has been postponed, but when it does come out, I need you guys, especially my viewers right now, to follow the rules. I don't want accounts getting banned. I don't want any of that stuff. And then, yo, Gmia, I just posted a pic, yo. Listen, do not do it. All right, read that information right there. Most of us gonna be able to enjoy it. EA is gonna have different ways of giving it out. Pretty much they may do giveaways like they've done in the past. It will be a closed beta. Like I said, I keep saying closed so you guys understand. You cannot stream it. You cannot take pictures of it. You can't do anything like that. I think they're gonna do it the same way where they have your gamer tag like popping up over and over again. So once they see it, they'll just probably ban that account or, like remove you and do other things, because pretty much they're telling you that you can utilize it for feedback. And we're going to get into what kind of feedback and how you can get them that information. Typically the same way through the forums. You're going to go ahead, if you find something wild, you're going to go ahead and write your opinion about it and give them that feedback. All that news will be following up. I'll definitely keep you guys up to date with that, but I do want to let you guys know, if most of you guys watched the video where I told you guys to register, or you watched the original EA stream where they asked you guys to register, you should be a part of the beta. All right, we're going to be touching on some official Madden 21 updates that's going to be coming to the game. The run defense was very, very wild in Madden 20, and pretty much you got a lot of dudes that was spamming aggressive, flipping the play over and over again. Running eye tight. Many of the people that won the tournaments, obviously, they used the run game, and that's what you're supposed to do. I'm not one of these guys that complain about something in the game that can't be stopped. I try to fix it. I try to find a way, to go out there and make plays with it. Unfortunately, for a lot of the competitors, they weren't able to stop the run based on whatever reason. So EA Sports has taken it upon themselves to add a couple things to the run defense to kind of revamp it, to make you guys understand, like, yo, look, you're not about to come out here and just run the ball all day long and think it's sweet. All right, so we're going to be talking about these specific pinpoints right here. We got it right there where you guys can look at it. Force defenders, right? That wider angles, you guys can go ahead and read it as I go through it, but that wide angle situation, if you guys have played football, like realistically, you understand what that is. All right, I've played D-line, so I understand it. Linebacker, D-end, I understand exactly what that is, setting the edge. Because if I ever made contact inside, you know what I'm saying, and the tackle caught me inside shoulder position and stood me up, bro, you're not getting off that. So the outside stretch is going to be always there. You got to be very, very careful, and you got to know your assignments. And this addition to the force defenders aligning with the line of scrimmage and use wider angles at the start of a play, that's going to help to limit it. Now remember, this doesn't just nullify the whole thing, okay? Because it's still a video game. This is just going to help you to understand that if you're getting killed on a play, that you can actually do certain things to your players to do stuff and not let them just stand around and act like they don't know what's going on. Also, they'll have more responsiveness to getting off of the play. Like this year when you play Madden 20, a guy will be in the play, then he'll slow down and not know what's going on, and the guy's like he's getting held. That's all going to be done with. The force defenders will also show more anticipation. That's going to go based on ratings. We're finally going to get, awareness to matter, and these players will understand what's going on. The hammer and field players, the run fit responsible for the open gaps, they're going to take initial pursuit angles versus outside running plays. You see what I'm saying? Like, all these things are being designed to help you, okay? This is going to be something that's going to help to minimize it. Will there be more passing? I'm going to get to that in a second with future videos to kind of talk to you guys about the updates with that. But you guys wanted me to break down what I think about what's going on and what's coming in Madden 21. And this is like the fun time where we talk about it. EA Sports puts out these blogs and we go over it and we see what they're telling us. And then we have to now play the beta and give them the feedback to see if we see that as well. They're going to have wider gap integrity, the edge and force defenders. New improved blocking interactions with defenders disrupting running lanes. Defenders will have better anticipation of the ball carrier's movement by taking smarter angles. Now, we've all spoken about angles. We all understand that. Many of you guys right now are probably laughing like, yeah, bro, my guys take angles like they're just running to the concession stand to go get a hot dog. Yeah, all that stuff is true. And I'm not going to sit up here and set trip. I raged uncontrollably because if you have a guy that has a high awareness rating, he should understand what's going on. If you watch football or you've played it, you understand. If you make the wrong decision, that's fine, but that's low awareness. A guy with high awareness should be able to figure out what the play is, what's going on with it and make better plays towards the ball. So the realistic run style, right? It's not like you're not going to be able to break tackles. Right here you see Dalvin Cook, taking care of business, going ahead and, shedding a tackle. You're going to be able to still break tackles. The issue is the continuous running and spamming of the plays, all right? And you not understanding how to stop it or not having the proper features to be able to stop it. Look, that's what we were asking for, okay? We need to be able to see exactly what's going on. If we set our guys to stop the outside run and we have players that are formidable to stop it, we should be able to stop it. Now, I don't want you guys to get it confused though. If you have players that don't have the overall, or you're utilizing a team that doesn't really know what they're doing, you're not going to have success. A lot of you dudes, like, you see, this is the major thing. And again, whether you guys don't like the way it's going, for me, I think the game is becoming a little bit more easy because that's helping with, sales and stuff like that. It's still a business. So it's easier for people to play the game, but at the same time, there should be some type of skill gap. And I think that that's what's going to happen. People are going to understand how to stop the run game. And for people that are more skill-based, it'll be a more balanced game. So if you play somebody that doesn't know what they're doing, it looks like you may be able to dominate them if they just find a play on YouTube and just spam it. Now, tackle and improvements, this is another major thing that's going to help you guys understand exactly what's going on, okay? You're going to be able to make tackles a little bit more clean. If you guys watch the stream, there was actual gameplay footage where you'll see that they're making, concise tackles. But these are going to be, it's going to be based on attributes and ratings of the players. Defenders will now be much more aware when they are engaged in blocks near a ball carrier, and they will trigger tackle attempts from these engaged blocks inside the trenches and an open field versus impact blocks. The hit sticks and dive tackles have been tuned to make them more accessible and functional, all of which come together with our new breakdown tackles for a more intuitive defensive experience. So what they're trying to tell you is this, right? You know those spamming hit sticks where a dude will just warp to you and just hit stick you? I don't know if that's going to be completely eliminated because remember, the game will be tuned. So this is like launch stuff. Let me just give you guys some insight. Over the last 4 years of Madden, for me, in my opinion, when the game is launched, that's the best game. If you agree with me, write the number 3 in the comments. When the game is launched, that is the best game. And that's going back to Madden 16. At the launch, I would still be playing Madden 16 today if they never patched it at all. And that's just completely honest, because that's when the aggressive catch became OP. You couldn't do anything. Everything just got crazy. Usually at launch, that game is the best version of a Madden game. And I stand by that. And I've been telling you guys that if you've been watching my older videos, you can actually see it. Bro, I just tell you, it's right there. It's all for you guys to see it. I'm not trying to hide anything, bro. I don't go hindsight 2020, none of that stuff. I've been telling you guys this forever, okay? At launch, Madden is usually the best game. Then people complain, and then the game has been getting tuned, different things have been going on with it, and then, certain things start to result. So would that happen to where the game starts off right, and then they tune it, and then all of a sudden, you're 50 yards away, and the dude is warp hit sticking you? Like, it gets wild. Okay, and that may be a possibility. So, for me, I like what they're doing. I think at the beginning of the year, we're going to really enjoy it. Things like the hurdles, the way that it's set up and everything like that, all based on the player ratings. I have a really good feeling about the game at launch, all right? And I told you guys this when we were doing the Madden 20. When we played the beta, and a lot of you guys agreed with me, very, very few people didn't agree, but if you were able to play the beta, a lot of us agreed the beta, if the game stayed like the beta, they would, we would all be loving some Madden 20. It's the tuning. It's certain things that happened to the game that made it different, and some of the things you can't account for because when you change one thing, the game just responds differently. And then now you have to go back and you got to fix things. It just gets crazy. So they've been stressing that they're going to do minimal patches and minimal tuning. I think they said they were going to start doing that as of last year, but we still got a little bit more of, some patches and updates that we probably didn't really need to the game, and it changed it. And, definitely heavily affected the way that we were trying to, play the game. So, it's a lot of stuff that's going on within the game that's going to help change Madden 21 to limit a lot of the things that happened in 20. And, finally with the location-based tackles, this is what I'm talking about, right? Having something like this that can prevent somebody from hitting the pylon, a sideline, or a first down marker, this is going to be huge. What really bothers me about it, though, is how, even though they tell you that In addition to the abilities, the defender's tackle and awareness ratings, and compared to the ball carrier's vision and awareness ratings, will drive the outcomes of these interactions dynamically. It's animation based. So you're gonna get freaky animations because the game, you guys gotta understand, it's not perfect. Okay, so based on what's going to be going on, all of us are going to find different things. We're going to find ways to spam it. We're going to find a lot of different detail and ways to go about utilizing this for our benefit. Whether it's for us to stop them or for us to stretch our arm out or do whatever, we're going to figure out ways to deal with this. And like I said, whenever it's an animation-based situation, that's when it becomes an issue. Because we're probably going to be able to trigger more animations, and what's going to happen is, especially in Madden Ultimate Team, a lot of you guys are here because of Madden Ultimate Team. If you are, type the number 10 in the comment section. Like, Madden Ultimate Team is what we do. We don't play any other mode, at least for right now. Will that change? Probably. But when you start dealing with abilities and stuff like that, you will be able to spam this somehow, some way. Because that's the way the game is designed. And remember, it's dynamically, so it's telling you that it's supposed to happen naturally and change according to the ball carrier's vision versus the defender's tackle and awareness. But we're gonna find ways to do different things and always stretch out and do stuff like that. Now, if there's a penalty like a fumble, if we're trying to reach the pylon and stuff like that, that is to be determined. But I like the way that they're trying to change it up and add different aspects to the game. And I think that from everything that we spoke about, the run game is going to be a little bit more contained. If you agree with me, let me know in the comment section. Do you think that they're more focused on stopping the run than anything else in this game, and that's going to make the game better, so there'll be more passing? Or do you think it'll be a little bit more of the same thing? Let me know in the comments. I want to know the feedback of what you guys are doing. I'm going to continue to break down a little bit more of what's been going on through the Gridiron notes that EA released, and we'll continue to talk it up for Madden 21. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. You go ahead and have a blessed day. Until next time. One love, y'all.